Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. In this rune casting video, we're going to be answering one question from this one scroll, the last scroll remaining for this month. We have 3 questions every month that we take a look at and answer them through the scrolls. They're uploaded on the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. You'll find all of them collected in the playlist. So if you have a question on your mind and you'd like to see if we've already done it, take a look in the playlist. It could be there. If it hasn't been faced yet, you can always write it in the comments and I'll add it in the scrolls. Okay, let's take a look at what the last question is for this month. And it is, I have trust issues. Oh, who hasn't? Wow, this is a doozy. Why can't I get over them? Interesting, yeah. Probably you've done something, you've done more than one thing, and you can't get rid of them. You still cannot trust. And that's difficult because it ruins a lot of things. It ruins a lot of good opportunities, right? Okay, excellent question. Let's go see. I'm curious, actually. Why can't I get over my trust issues? Okay, let's mix up the stones. Trust issues. Why can't I get over them? Probably done a lot of things and it's not working. Let's try to figure that out. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Bingo. Okay, Spirit. I have trust issues. People with trust issues. Why can't we get over them? What is it? Trust issues. Holy crap. 3 only are turned upside down. Okay, there's a long answer here. Let's get ready. Okay, let's start with this one, which is one of my favorites. Victory, justice. Yeah. Why can't we do this? Why? We have victory in the mix. We have cycles, harvest in the mix. Interesting. Destiny. Huh. We've got a lot of them. A lot of them. This is a partnership relationship. And loss, transformation, of course. And then we have Isa, the ice. Okay. Let's start with victory and honor, because we're right in the center here. And we're talking about victory here. Okay. And authority, and also leadership. You can't get over the trust issues. There was some, I'm picking up some sort of battle for leadership, and you just cannot accept it, because when you have a trust issue, you feel the loss. But instead, you want justice for it, because you can't get over it because there is no justice. You want a winning situation, right? Because this is the warrior rune. And the warrior rune says, I have to win. And when you don't win, it's like, no, that's not the way it was supposed to go. I'm supposed to lead, right? And you just cannot digest it, basically. Okay. You can't get over that trust issue because you have faced injustice and you want justice. And until you get it, you can't get over it, which is only not normal. You know, I can't get over it. And that's one reason. So I'm picking up that you either find a reason for it and make peace with it. Otherwise, until justice is served for whatever happened to make you have that trust issues, okay, you're going to be stuck there. Okay. Some things are destiny. Some things are destiny. They have to come in, and you have to learn how to accept the loss for whatever reason. It could be simply to make you move on, because this stone right next to it, Rado, it's the wheel, right? It's like the solar chariot. It's movement, it's travel, it's journey. Oftentimes, trust issues come in and you can't get over them because you should not be there. So, for example, you cannot accept it, right? Because it's a loss. Move on, go. So when this being associated to destiny, meaning that you have to go on from there, And it's a way for life to move you from one place where you should not be to where you actually should go and where you should be. Okay. This one's actually a little bit further. We can take a look at this one. This is air, big, basically, Hagalaz. And it's talking about transformation and change. Okay. So it's sort of like you have an egg, because it's also called the egg of life, that opens up finally. You break it, right? And when you break an egg and it's born, the little chick is born, it's great, but you have to break the egg. And that's the trust. The trust is broken, right? The egg breaks open. So your trust is broken, but what it does is it releases you and it allows you to go, to move on. Rado, the wagon, right? So, like I said, they're all connected. The trust that was broken spurred you to let go and move on, because that's what you were meant to do. So you can't get over them because you're supposed to move on from them and not simply, okay, I have a trust issue, I got over it, I'll accept it, etc. In this case, if you can't get over it, it's because you're not supposed to get over it. You're supposed to get away from it. Let's take a look at this one, Jera. This represents Earth. So it represents the correct action to take. And it's also rewards. And it talks about cycles, right? Like the Earth itself. Like a harvest, for example. So you have to take the right action. You have this trust issue, you can't get over it because you haven't taken on the right action, whatever it is. You've done something. At the beginning we were saying, okay, well, I can't get over it. I've done so many things, so many practices. It's not the right one. It's not the right action. That's why you haven't gotten over it. You have to carry out the right one. Keep going. You'll find it. You'll do the right thing. You'll carry out the right action. And then that trust issue will go. Just like you're supposed to go. Because it's telling you to move. This is the wheel. Okay? So it's just a question of the right action. Not because you have to be stuck there. Absolutely not. Right? In fact, here it was, which is a horse, was again transportation, the wheel. This was the wagon and this is the wheel. They have to go together. This is the journey, okay? And this is transportation, traveling. They're right here. There's two of them. Like stronger than this, you have to move. The trust issue, the trust was broken because you had to be born. You have to go somewhere. There is something for you somewhere and you have to find it. And in fact, last one, Isa, is the challenge. This is the block that whatever it was froze you, that you were frozen. And you have to unfreeze. You have to take that challenge and see what it is. What is it? Why do you have to move? Why do you have to go somewhere? Right? This is the whole thing. You can't get over it. That's the challenge. You have to find a way, the action that you have to carry out. Because that challenge is going to lead you somewhere where you will eventually get over that trust issue, but it happened for a reason, and that's the most important thing. You don't know what the reason is yet because you're there trying to solve it, but remaining still. But you're not supposed to remain still, right? You're supposed to move. You have two stones. And this one also talks about relations and partnerships and luck. So whatever this trust issue was with someone else. And it's not with this person. There's someone else waiting for you that will not give you trust issues. This person is luck. This person is a partnership, a really good relationship that will fill you with joy. But if you stay stuck here, you're not going to get them. You're not going to see them. You're not going to meet them. You just remain stuck. So take the right action, and whatever it means for you, however it means for you to move away from the situation, that's the solution. It could be physical. It could be emotional. It could be mental, simply a different way of thinking. But whatever it is, you haven't taken that action yet, and you have to. And there's someone there waiting for you in which you can trust. It's called the horse stone, but I usually call it like a little luck stone with a little heart, because it has to do with partnerships and relationships. And when this comes up, something will fill you with trust, because it is a trust stone. And we're talking about trust issues. And it's going to make you happy. And it's about someone who is very, very generous. And this will strengthen a bond. This is talking about very strong bonds. Okay. And this is the trust stone. So this is perfect. This is actually beautiful. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of trust here. You got 2, 4, 6 stones upright, meaning it's there. The trust issue, it's gonna clear away. Okay. Start moving. Start going for it. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. I really hope you get over it. Nice reading. The energy, I know you can't see the energy. I can feel it. If I can ever really get it through to you, this is really, really nice. And I really hope you get over this and that you find this person, because they will reinstall your trust. Okay, everyone. Thank you for being with me, for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now from Angel.